hearing what are my target audience, what are my people that are here with me today struggling with regard to publishing, marketing your books, whatever I can do or answer or write. I've been doing a lot of vibe coding and doing more with coding apps and things that are little tools that help make my life easier. So I'm kind of thinking and hoping that I learn more about where you're struggling. My name's April Cox. For those that don't know me, if you're seeing this on YouTube, you can also come on over and join me live on Zoom. You can go to aprilcox.com/events, EVENTS. And we do this every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I'm here to answer your questions, struggles, share your good news. My goal is to help you make self-publishing simple and make those writing and publishing dreams come true. So let's get started. I just want to open it up for those of you that are here with me. I do have a couple of just little topics that I can chat about and talk through. One, I'll put on the agenda myself, is I am having a blast with Midjourney. And I want to talk a little bit about how I use it in preparation for a meeting with my illustrator. So not in place of an illustrator, but in addition to and helping us prepare for exactly what the illustrator needs in order to be as productive as possible for our children's book. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that process I use, and some fun images we created earlier. Also talk a little bit about an author that I was meeting with earlier today is getting ready to launch her book. And I asked her about her launch team. How are things going? Are you getting emails? Do you have commitments from people that are going to pre-order your book and give you reviews on launch day? And found that she's really struggling with one thing, a 3-letter word called ask. Asking people. She doesn't want to ask for the help. She feels like she's asking for a favor. So we're going to talk about that and maybe talk about how you push through those things when you're feeling like, not wanting to ask or not wanting to share about your book. So we'll talk a little bit about that. What other things do we have that you want to talk about today? Tell me a little bit about what you're struggling with or what you're happy about. And let's get the agenda pulled together. Anyone? Oh, I see we've got a couple of comments in the chat. Let me take a look here. Debbie says she emailed her manuscript to the editor today. Congratulations. Is this another middle grade book, Debbie?
It is book 2 of the series.
Awesome. That's fabulous.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love your first book. So I think this is going to be really helpful for people, especially for kids in that middle age group. So love it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you do anything differently for this one versus your first time around?
Um, it's on this. I added a little bit more of secret lessons that kids would learn. How
Okay.
to, like when they're dealing with problems, what do the critters do? How
Okay.
they work
I'm
out their
having,
problems.
I don't know if it's just me, but you sound very far away, Debbie. Anybody else having trouble hearing Debbie? I hear it lightly. I don't know if it's my own headphones. Yeah, you're having trouble too, Janet. Okay, so I don't know if you have, maybe could get a little closer, Debbie. That would be really helpful.
Okay. What I'm doing, is that better?
A little bit. It still seems far
I'm on
away.
my old computer because my all my
Okay. No
computers
worries.
crashed, and
No
so anyway.
worries.
But I just added a few more lessons for children to learn
Hmm.
on how to deal with conflicts with their friends
Okay.
and, um, you know, things like that, little secret lessons.
Are you dealing with the same characters, same setting and
Yes,
everything? Awesome. Cool.
yes.
Helping to build a brand of your books and getting people to know. I'm going to put that down. Build a brand. Uh, Power of the ask. And what else did I say? Oh, Midjourney. We're going to look at Midjourney. All right. Awesome. And Janet, you have an announcement, don't you?
Oh boy. August 26th. August 26th, I'm having a pre-order on Amazon on my new book. Um, it's sitting over there.
Tell us a little bit about the book, and I'll be happy to pull it up on here.
Oh,
Did
okay.
it go
Yeah, I was
live?
gonna
Did it
grab
go
the
live
copy, but it's
already?
gonna be shiny. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, you can definitely hold it up if you want while I go to Amazon and pull it up as well.
Okay.
I love celebrating when new books are launched, and I have seen this thing growing and
Oh,
getting ready. Look at that.
there we are. Oh, there we are. I
This
love
little
myself, so I
guy.
laugh and giggle.
I want
Uh,
one for Lana,
it's
who's not quite two, so that's going to be my
yeah,
first one
it's
for
perfect.
her.
Little rhyming book here. I
Hmm.
love myself, so I laugh and giggle. I hop and dance and jump and wiggle.
Love it, and it's so
He's-
well done. The illustrator is Jose Nieto. He is from Brazil, and he is an amazing illustrator, wonderful,
yeah.
very well priced. So if you are looking for a great illustrator,
Yes, I
he
highly
is
recommend him.
amazing.
And not only is he a great illustrator, that he created the bear for
Hmm.
me. This is Rimley. He also is very easy to work with. Like easy in
Yes.
terms of, just he gets it, he really listens. He'll be very interactive with you about, what you want. And this is a
It also
great
doesn't
person to
hurt
work
that
with.
he's blazingly fast with his work.
Yeah.
He was a part of the team that holds the record for the quickest full picture book, deployment from beginning to end. The author came in with a manuscript that was not yet edited, but it was complete. And in a matter of 4 weeks, we went from that point to by the end of the fourth week, she was published. It was crazy. But yeah,
Yeah.
he was the blazing fast illustrator that was able to pull this stuff together. And this is a gorgeous,
This is what it
gorgeous,
looks like.
gorgeous. Look at him. He's so darn cute.
Very happy bear.
And
Right.
if you're here looking at this and you want to some things that we can encourage people to do is click follow Janet. By the way, Janet, you should put your picture here on your author page.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will
So
do that. Let me make
we'll
a
do
note
that.
so I can do that later today.
I'm going to
Okay.
mention author photo and bio. Some people forget about that. So I might go in there and just show you. Also, we'll add that to the agenda and talk through it. So let's see what else we got here. We have got A plus content coming soon, right? So
Yes,
you're gonna work.
that's what I'm working on now.
Okay.
Uh, a couple of things. A little flip through the book, with some flip
Hmm.
pages, kind of video. And also I'm hoping to do an animation on Midjourney. That's why I'm very curious about Midjourney. I want to
I'm
try
so
that.
glad. I'm so
And then
glad.
go into my profile and build up my profile. Um,
Very good. Yes,
yeah.
and we can do a little bit of that. I'm going to go into the chat here and also on YouTube, and I'm just going to put a link to Janet's book. It is just so beautiful. I can't read it without smiling. And I'm not kidding. Every time I read the book, I'm smiling ear to ear, and I can't wait to read it to my toddler, my granddaughter toddler. She is going to love it, and acting out all the things that Rimley the
Yeah.
bear does. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let me just put this
Right.
link here.
And
Give me
then
one
if you
moment.
want to be on my email list, give me your email because when
Hmm.
it goes to Amazon, I don't collect emails, right? So
Right.
we,
Yeah. And
but
but
I still want to link to it. Yeah.
if they click to follow you, and that's why I said, if you're not, wanting to give out your email, but you do want to follow this amazing author and other books she's creating, click that follow button, and you're going to see an opportunity that anytime there's something new going out, you'll get an email from Amazon saying Janet just released a new book. And that's another great way of following authors that you really like. So let me do the same link here.
Debbie, I do see your email there. I'm gonna put it here. And also I'll put my email. I have a public email. I'll put it in the chat.
Great.
The people
So
can
yes,
copy
it is 99 cents. I'm going to go back here for a second. We were able to launch this Kindle ebook at 99 cents. And if you're not quite sure how to do that, I stumbled across this and can share it. How to launch your ebook for 99 cents. Because usually files are so big that you can't get it down to 99 cents. It's usually $1.99, $2.99 or more, depending on how large your files are. So we've got great keywords, great pricing here. Grab click pre-order with one click. Now, I wonder how many of you are aware that if we're sitting here and say 3 of us, 4 of us, 5 of us pre-order this book, we're going to see very likely within the next day or so that this book ends up as a #1 new release. You can also be a bestseller and all your book is only on pre-order. It counts the pre-orders as sales, which is why we are launching this at 99 cents, because the 99-cent book launch is a sale. If you give away free ebooks and you try to do promos to get people to do reviews, that does not get you up in the rankings as far as sales do. So, and you will never get a badge or a bestseller badge when you get a bunch of free downloads. They don't count as sales because you can't be a bestseller if you're not selling and you're giving things away instead. So think about that when you're going through your launch planning. So here we've got, again, follow Janet, grab a 99-cent ebook. And if you do, and you let me know, I'm going to do a little something special for those who have helped my authors with launches. If you are an author and you want to learn and walk through this whole thing, anybody who supports some of the new ebook launches that are out, you're going to get a free ticket to come. I'm going to do a 90-minute session, and only the people that have supported other authors, I'm going to walk through the whole secret of how we got those bestsellers and exactly what we're doing. All you need to do is purchase one of these 99-cent ebooks, snap a screenshot and send it to me. I'm going to post my email, and then you are going to be on the exclusive email list. April at thelittleLabradoodle.com. Does this work for things other than picture books? Absolutely. I specialize on children's books, but I have released and helped launch a number of business books and memoirs and things like that. And this works. The approach works. And I think the last had like 40 or so in a row that all hit bestsellers and #1 new release. So we can do this. And right now, she's at number 101, right? That's her lowest ranking. So I know that the categories we chose are actually going to be able to easily rank in at least one of them. So we can get this book to a #1 bestseller together. And then you're going to get all the benefits of coming and working with me.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to show one more. Over here, it is called Time to Shine by Stephanie Vivett Lehman. And this is another one. It is 99 cents. We have a lot of books launching. So Time to Shine is a Filipino-American family story, a children's picture book about heritage, healing, and hope for kids 4 to 10. So she has her 99-cent ebook. She also has a beautiful high quality 10 by 10 illustration, 10 by 10 hardcover book, which is currently being distributed by Pathways Book Services. So I'm happy to answer questions about Pathways and offset printing versus regular KDP print on demand or Ingram print on demand. This is a gorgeously illustrated. Look at this cover. It is amazing. And it really tells a story of assimilation and, holding on to culture while still being a proud American. And these paroles, they call them, which she promised me I could get one. She's going to make parole for me and send me one, but they're beautiful and they decorate with them at Christmas time. And it's a wonderful story. I think you'll love it. And the beautiful illustrations are just breathtaking. So perfect for a picture book. And we're working on the A+ content now, so it's a little bit early. It's not quite ready to release yet. It's August 26th, so you guys are our launch buddies. And again, if you grab it, send me an email. I'm going to also post the email address on YouTube, and make sure that you have that as well. And hi, Tony. Welcome. See you on YouTube. He loves the cute bear in his glasses. So Janet, I think that you got a hit on your hands there. All right. So I'm going to pause for a moment. I know we had a lot of little questions and things popping in here. So I'm going to let you go back and remove the spotlight on you, Janet. And I think I had another question in here. Let's see. Victoria, you said your book is getting published on 8/28 and you had a trailer made. Tell us more about that. I want to bring you forward.
Well, the person that did my formatting also had said that I could do a trailer for you, and he showed me an example, and it was like 1 minute and 45 seconds, and I said, I really would like something for social media, so I'd like it to be about a minute, and he did. And I could show it to you if I have to find it though. But anyway, and so I'm real excited about it. And I thought to myself, well, wait a minute. Can I have another brand video? I didn't know if I could on Amazon, but apparently I can have more than one brand video. And that would be that would be perfect for, because it's less than a minute. It's like 57 seconds. And I could, when I go to make up a new Amazon ad for my new book, then I could also make a brand ad. So,
Right.
And anyway, just to get the impressions, people can look at. So
remind me again the title of the book so I can pull it up here for you.
Yes, Liliana's Match. Finding Bella.
Liliana's Match.
Oh, yeah.
Finding Bella.
And it is 99 cents. And
how do you spell Liliana? Is it with two L's?
Liliana.
Okay. All right, let me pull it up here. I must be doing something wrong. Let me share my screen. I'm sure I'm misspelling something. All right, here we go. Liliana's Match. L-I-L. Oh,
okay.
I forgot the I.
Also,
L-I-L-I.
and also after match, it's there's like a colon.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's
not
the rest of the title is How Animals Help Kids with ADHD and Anxiety. But I don't think you need that. I think you can actually just bring that up as is.
Okay. Let's see. Come on now. I am definitely misspelling something. Maybe you could post the link for me, because I know I was in here the other day and it came up really easily for me.
Oh, you have two L's? Do you have two L's? Let's see, Lili.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. I knew I was misspelling.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay.
Ooh, I love your illustrations. Tell us about your illustrator and who created this with you.
Yes, he is. He illustrated my other 3 books. So this is his 4th book with me, and he's from the Ukraine. His name is Sergey, and I absolutely really like working with him. And he listens, and on this one, because this was my 5th book, I think the more books you do, the better you become, more looking out what you want. Whereas my
first book, communicate better too.
Yes,
as far as
exactly.
That goes.
And I think in my first book, I loved the first illustrator. She did great, but I didn't know I didn't know what I didn't know. And
Mhm.
I in the second book, oh, this is realized it was my first introduction to him, and I just loved it. And so now that I'm more aware of what I want, I can kind of banter back. And what he does, because he always wants to know about complexion.
Mhm.
It's funny because he'll put up like you know how makeup selections, you get makeup that will show you a selection of, you know, light, dark, medium, whatever. And he'll say,
Mhm.
okay, pick one here. Which one do you just so that
Ah, I like it.
he's doing it the correct way. So he's really good to work with,
I love it.
and I really do like him. So
So now this one also is 99 cents. Tell us about the launch date and what you're doing as you're preparing for launching of your book.
well, I have it up for, you know, of course, the pre-order will go on. And then once it comes, my plan is to, because I'm really nervous about the pre-order. It's the first time I've ever done that, but I wanted to do it because it does make sense. And I was shocked that I got that much done with it and it was
So
successful.
Victoria, you are number 4 in
Oh,
children's ebooks on adoption. So if we can get a couple more purchases here, we can, oh, you're already a number 1 new release in children's ebooks
I
on
am.
adoption.
Oh my
You
gosh.
are. You
Oh my
are. So I
gosh.
see it right now.
That's just with wow. I should start taking
So
screenshots. I didn't think it would
guys,
count
let's
until the
see if we can
28th.
get this one over. Do you remember when you were selecting your categories and things? We always take a look at, and I always want my authors to know exactly how many sales you need in a 24-hour period, given the categories you've chosen. So do you remember what you needed to get to number
Um,
1?
there was one of them was I think, well, not to number one, but for number 10, or you know, you could do the 10. It
Mm-hmm.
was like a 4. You needed
Mm-hmm.
to sell 4. And then but it changes, you know, if you look
Of
at it a
course it
week
does. Yeah,
later,
as new people get added and
yeah,
yeah, it does change. So
but,
that is true.
but I was very much
What I'm
aware.
going to do is I'm going to incentivize people that are here also. This is a free meeting I do every Wednesday. If you order all 3 of these 99-cent books, and you let me know and just like I said, show me the screenshot or whatever you've got there. Um, you do that, I'm going to give you a free 30-minute session one-on-one with me. 3 books, $3, and you're going to be able to spend 30 minutes with me for free on your stuff that you need. Yes, you can be here asking questions with us, but for $3, you're going to get a half an hour with me, and we're going to go through your particular questions with nobody else listening in. You get some customized help. So let's really raise these books and really
Where
help them launch well. Share with others that you think might be interested. These are gorgeous ebooks.
where are the 3 books? I see Finding Bella. I've got
Yep.
Amazon here. So
So, oh yeah,
how do I-
speaking of which, I might as
You
well
did
take this. I did post the other ebook, which was in the
time to
chat
share, time to
also.
shine.
Oh,
Time
you're
to
putting a
Shine.
link to 3. Okay.
Yeah, so I've got Time to Shine. We're going to make sure this also goes. And then we had the first one also. Hold on.
And then,
Um,
Janet, I will for sure buy yours, and I will Stephanie as well, because I really believe in supporting authors. So,
Oh,
yes,
this book,
absolutely.
this
You
helping
guys are
kids with
launch
anxiety is
buddies.
really
You guys are
important.
launch buddies.
Yeah.
You can even go live together and share with your own audiences and interview each other. Talk about how exciting it is to launch a new book. Talk about each one of you. Talk about why you are so passionate about this story, and bring your audiences so that they get to discover the other people on your list, right? So share and be there for each other. Let me see. We've got Amazon.com. So this one is Bella, Liliana, Liana's Match. So we've got that one here. I've got to put a link here, and also we'll do the same on YouTube. I am so excited for all these books. They're so awesome. Okay, so we've got 2 links. I think I forgot the one for Janet. No, it was for the Time to Shine book. I'll go grab that right now too. Let me go back.
And thank you for giving me Holly's email. We talked, and we're going to get it done for A
Good.
plus content.
Oh, good. Yes,
Yeah,
we
she's
want that
doing that
B
for me.
plus content for sure. Let me go to Time to Shine. And if you love, love these children's books, follow the authors, join us more. You're going to see lots of books launching. I'm just very busy. I thought this summer was going to be kind of quiet because that's usually when people, ebook, Stephanie. All right, let's see. Where is it? I'm misspelling again. Time to Shine. Children's book. Stephanie Lehman. There it is. Okay. Sorry, I am a little behind the 8 ball today, but feeling excited. I'm meeting with authors who are getting ready to actually realize a dream that may have been sitting out there or in their hearts or in their heads or in their notebooks or, in a drawer somewhere for years, and they finally are seeing it unfold. That just lights me up. And then I get to read these beautiful children's books with my grandkids, which makes me even happier, which I adore. Okay, so there's Liliana's match, and then we've got Time to Shine here. There. Yes, take advantage of these great opportunities. Time to Shine. And let me go and post it here on YouTube. All right. Time to Shine. Perfect. So tell me more. Who's got I want to hear about any more questions. I'm sorry, Victoria. I meant to remove your spotlight, not your video. I'll get that put back on.
There's 3 books for her, right? There's 3 books. Times to Shine, Liliana's Match, and what was the other one?
Yours.
Oh, these 3 books. Oh, I thought there were three in addition to mine.
No.
Okay. Got it. Okay, great.
You're
Thanks.
so fun. No worries. I got you. So Victoria asked to start video there now, because I don't think it'll let you put it back on until we do it together. So we've got some good things happening here. Let me just check quickly on any questions. Come on, you guys. Keep it going. One is watching on YouTube. I am getting really close. I have 9,960 something subscribers on YouTube. So if you get value from what you're seeing and what I do for you guys each week, take a moment and just click on the subscribe button for me on YouTube. I'm going to put the link here. It's self-publishing made simple with April Cox. And I'm going to have to try to figure out some really nice way of celebrating once we hit that 10,000 mark. All right, what do we got for other things you guys are doing, sharing, fun stuff you're learning, or just plain challenges? What is the sticking point that is driving you crazy this moment? Anyone? I think I have another book here that I forgot to put up here. Rick Williams.
I did have 2 questions, and I actually used your Chad entrepreneur to ask the questions, because I know that you've trained him to be you. And this was a question I had on Monday, and although he answered it, I thought it might be valuable for anyone because they may have had a question like this. And the review link, when you want to give a review link for
Yes.
people to review the book, my question was, is that review link good for all formats? And of course, the answer is no. And
Yes,
you
it
have to
is.
do,
It is.
oh, it said I had to do a review link for my ebook and my paperback because Amazon, if they bought the ebook and I don't know, something about that Amazon wants to make sure that it so did because I know sometimes Chad gets it wrong.
Yeah, sometimes it just makes stuff up. I'll use the stuff word instead of
Okay,
something
so
else. It just
my
makes things up.
pre-order
So
link
I'm going to
is
say with a
good.
caveat, and I'm going to share my screen for a second. I will go here and show you. So one thing that's really helpful is when you are you're launching a book. So you probably have a launch team. Whoops, let's find one of these. Liliana's match. I'll just do it with your book. You have a launch team. You've got people that are agreeing, excited about your book. They've been following your journey. And now your book is launched and you want them to give you a review. So instead of sending them to this link, which is your book,
Right,
so we should talk about a dirty link versus
right.
versus this is a nice
Clean.
clean link. So that's one thing. But you want them when you click out to remind them that it's time to review the book, wouldn't it be wonderful if the link they clicked went directly to the place on Amazon where they get to click the stars and write their review. No worries about them getting lost or not being able to provide you with a review. So in order to do this, there is a link here. Hold on. I should try to make it so you guys can see better. Let me zoom in a little. Because if my eyes are bad, you guys are just looking at it over the thing here. Okay, so now that's the regular link. This is Liliana's match. Okay, so we've got Liliana. This is the direct link to the book. Now, I will say that what you learned from AI is that you have to have different book links to be able to for the reviews to have
Yes,
separate
yes,
reviews.
yes.
But it's kind of true, but not really. So here's the thing. If you have an ebook, which you have here, and you're going to create a review link that's going to go to your ebook. And if you have another book, say the paperback or hardcover, isn't linked on Amazon, then the fact that it's not linked means that the reviews are kind of standing alone. Once you make sure that the books are linked, and they're supposed to link up themselves, so you should have your ebook, your paperback, your hardcover. When it goes on to Amazon, it recognizes that the title, the subtitle, the author name, the series, they're all the same. So it automatically is supposed to link up your books. And if it does that, then when you put a review on one book, it automatically goes on the other. So let's say you're launching your book. You had 100 people on your launch team. That's what I try to target, 100 people. And only half of them actually followed through and gave you a review. You have 50 reviews on a book by the time on your ebook by the time it goes live. Your print book has not even launched yet. And when somebody looks at it, they'll see 50 reviews. It happens just because they're linked.
Right,
So no
right.
matter where
Okay,
that goes, it'll always have those reviews.
okay.
And so if you want to know how to formulate the way that this goes directly, it is reviews, create dash review, question mark, ASIN equals, and then the ASIN here. And why do I know that? Because I've been doing this for a long time and I probably typed it in a bazillion times. But this, just want this portion of it over here. Come on. All right, I'm just gonna grab it from this section. Because it's a link, it doesn't like me do this. We just want the ASIN equals to be like that. And I would always, before you go sending anything out, test your link, review. create review, question mark, ASIN equals. So this is a nice clean link that goes to the review for this particular ASIN, this particular book. When I scroll over here, let me say, and I go to, this is what a dirty link looks like. I'm just going to click up here and make a copy and bring this forward. You don't want to use this full link because that's what it looks like. This is sharing not only the name of the book, which you don't even need, but it also has the book, and then it has these cookies that belong to you. So when somebody else clicks on it, if you're sharing your link with all of your little cookie things, it can mess things up on Amazon, and Amazon won't count it or tally it the same way as a nice clean link like this. So you just need Amazon.com, the DP. I don't know what DP stands for, but it means that your ASIN's coming, and that is the ebook. Okay, now I want to demonstrate one thing to you because I do have, working on a lot of stuff. I got to learn to close windows. So here you can see the Kindle and the paperback are together. This is another one of the books that's launching. Another book that's launched recently. This one is $1.99 because we had to upload the interior and it was no longer available at 99 cents, but it was launched a short time ago. It's called Story Writing, a workbook of creative writing prompts for kids. It's got a gorgeous story writing dragon, and it's built for kids who are learning to tell stories, create books for themselves, and uses a lot of creative storytelling and fantasy books that this author has written. So he's able to explain the process that they had to go through to create the book, and that you're going to get a ton of really good fantasy content that you get to read, and you get to see the creatures that were created and all kinds of fun stuff. So this is another one I will put here. And this one is a little more expensive, just by $1. But again, a great option to help support authors that are all launching around the same time together. So we're going to just do a DP over here. And sorry, give me one moment to just copy this before I forget. So yeah, don't share the dirty links. Test your review link before you share it or send it to your email list and go, whoops, I got the wrong link. Now this is one I'll also put a link to over here. Okay, I think I got everything there. So did I answer your question, Victoria? I know I kind of went on a little bit of a
No,
sidetrack.
you perfectly did. And
Okay.
the other question I had was about the brand. I thought I could only have one brand video on Amazon ads, but it
Yep.
said I could have more.
Yeah,
And
yeah, you can
so-
have as many brand ads as you want. And a brand ad, you can now create brand ads with video. So having that video content that you're creating is a great way of, and what I love about video ads, I love that it has movement, right? These days, people are very ADD. They don't, if you don't capture their attention with something moving in the first 6 seconds, they're out of there. They're not going to buy anything. So those ads that really show a nice big video really get you an opportunity to really get some eyeballs on your book. And if it's not interesting to them, maybe the topic is for a child that's not in the age group of the child that they have, they're not clicking on the video. And if they're not clicking, then it doesn't cost you anything for them to see and for you to get all this exposure on a video ad. So I think it's a great opportunity. Hi, Rita.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Let me
Can
see.
you have more than one video ad in a book? You know, I
Yep.
mean,
you can have as many, just like saying, if you want to create keyword ads, you can have multiple keyword ads. You can have multiple video ads. You just,
There's
create
also
as many as you want.
there's also a video you can put on your actual page, right to
Mhm.
the left of the A plus, a little bit
Right.
down and to the left of the A plus. That's
Yep.
different. That kind of video is different from an ad video, right?
Yeah. It's something where now I have uploaded video and had Amazon accept it from that area. I'll highlight this so you can see what Rita's talking about here. So here's your story writing. When we scroll down, oh, look at this. He's number 4 in young children and young adult writings reference. Let's see. Maybe we'll even get another number 1 here going with this pre-order for Rick. So we're scrolling down, and again, these are ads. If you see the word sponsored, these are ads, and that's why they're appearing here. But when we get to the bottom where the reviews are, there is a place where you can submit a video. Did I go right by it? Report an issue. Customer reviews.
I saw it a minute ago.
Oh, here it is. Upload your video. Help others learn more about this product by uploading a video. So now, as the author, we used to be able to do it. Click on that, upload your video. Ta-da, free. And then they stopped it. And now sometimes I see people uploading videos of their own, and it works. Amazon is very picky about it. And usually what this is really made for is people to review your book, and with a video. Maybe they've got, they're showing themselves reading it to their child. They're showing the child's reaction. They're showing, or they're just talking about it. I really love this book because.
Okay.
So as you guys are all supporting one another, and we've got people here pre-ordering books, right? Do you have the ability to provide a video review? Because if you do, you could take your author friend's video, you could upload it there with some commentary about why you like the book, and that can help with getting a free video up on your listing. You can also do some things with just a page turning kind of video. Go ahead, Janet. I see your hand is up.
No, I have a friend who's just she's been wanting to put a review forever on my book.
Just go right here.
She'll for sure do a video for me. So I could do that now as a build up to my pre-order.
I think so. I'm
try it, all they can do is say no.
Because they might say you can't review something that's still on pre-order. So might be, but take a look at it. Other thing I want to show, this story writing book is absolutely adorable. Anyway, we get a click read sample. When some people that are not quite sure if they want the book or not, or if it's appropriate for them, they're going to click read sample. It used to say look inside. That was a much more intuitive thing that, this is a look inside kind of thing. So if you look at what comes up when people are viewing your interior of your book, there's some opportunities here. Maybe if this was a QR code that goes to like a free email sign up and they're going to get something. If people are looking on the interior of your book and they see that there's a freebie there, they could even get the freebie, meaning sign up for your email list, even without purchasing the book. So look at what's showing when people go onto the interior. If you want to show other, like this is Star Life Keepers, that's also Rick's book, and they go he does, in this one, it's about writing, story writing with kids, and all these fantasy novels that Rick created, he uses as case studies, and they go through and he shares a prequel for the story and other things that are really cool. Chapter 1, what is a story? So they're at this level of just teaching a child how to learn how to tell stories, learn how to write stories, learn how to read and share and communicate. It's a really, so it goes that far before it gets cut off. So one of the things from a marketing perspective is just check how much of this is really showing, so that you have an opportunity to take advantage of the marketing opportunity. If somebody clicks on it and then there's nothing there, it's not going to be the greatest. Oh, I do have another book that's launching. I totally forgot to share here. it's already launched, but it is for Mary D, and it's the follow-up to my friend Kingston. Where did she go, Mary? I did click on the author's name, Mary D. Okay. Why is it not bringing me to her author page? Miss Carlisle Makes a Wish. Mary D. Okay, here's her book. Oh, okay. So this is Kingston. Oh, her new book is not yet published. It's coming. It's really adorable, and it is coming soon. It does have a $3.99 to buy. So this one's been out for a little while. I'm thinking of her upcoming one. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. So I did want to talk about a couple things that I said at the beginning, where I had one author who was afraid to ask people for a favor. And she said a favor to go and pre-order my book. So I just want to stop for a moment and think, if you are releasing a book and you are not, you're not an extrovert, things are hard for you, try to lean into the whole focus on your passion, why you wrote the book. You can share information about the process you went through, why you wrote it, what who benefits from this book. And I tried to turn her thinking from I'm bugging people to give me a review. And I said to her, think about that child or that family that would greatly benefit from the bonding that's going to happen over that book and the shared story that they also have about being a Filipino American and not being able to, to really get that connection, or losing the cultural connection with family and with America versus wherever you come from, right? Immigration stories can be very powerful. And there's a lot of people out there that can benefit from it. So by not asking, not giving your book the things that it needs to be seen and be viewed, and not getting those people or telling people about it, you're preventing them from getting the benefit of the book. And I'll just go back and tell you a story about the first book that I released. I had the same feelings. It was my very first book. Very few people knew about it, and I didn't share very much about it. Except I went into a little Labradoodle group. It was like, I love my Labradoodle. And my books are Labradoodle books, right? Because I'm a fanatical person about my Labradoodles. Well, I had a group, a Facebook group that I had belonged to, of thousands of Labradoodle people. And I had been talking about and sharing like little pictures of it, in addition to always being part of this group and just sharing pictures of Labradoodles and challenges and things like that. Well, one person from that group, I guess, saw what I was posting, followed me, and bought the book for their child. Now, I wasn't asking for people to do it. I was very shy, very introverted. And the email that I got back from her a couple of weeks later just brought tears to my eyes. This little boy that she bought the book for loved his little puppy as well. He's an animal lover, but he had challenges with autism. He was a child that just had a lot of self-esteem issues. He was smaller than the other kids. He got bullied a lot. He couldn't catch balls. He was very clumsy. And when I started the start of the story talks about this little Labradoodle who's the runt of the litter. He can't catch balls. He can't, all of his siblings can do things that he cannot. And it's really a self-esteem story. It's also about bravery and persistence, and it's a social emotional story. Well, this boy just loved the book so much. She said she read it to him so many times. He kept bringing it back to her. And this was the child that had trouble reading, but he started reading it to her, maybe at the beginning, just memorizing it. And then he decided he had to have the coloring book that went with it. And this is a boy that has a very hard time with hand coordination. And she said, and she sent me a video crying My son just colored this whole page by himself. It's the first time he ever got through a whole page of coloring. And I thought, wow, like that had a huge impact. And then he sent me, with his issues with his writing, and having a hard time writing letters and things like that, he sent me a letter. He wrote me a letter. She took a picture of it and sent it to me. I read the letter and started writing back and forth with this little boy. And then he drew me a fire truck and colored it. And we had a little pen pal relationship, and I saw that boy blossom. Now, if my book had never crossed his desk, or his mom did not follow me because I didn't say anything about it, how many kids could have, this little boy couldn't have not benefited from this because I was too shy, too introverted, and didn't want to ask people for help, or didn't want to share my story. So there is somebody out there waiting to read your book, who needs this book. It might even change their life. So don't be shy. Ask, share your enthusiasm, and tell people about this exciting dream that you're doing, that you created, and how it can benefit kids. Don't be shy. You can do this. And if you think about it that way, it makes marketing a little easier, right? Don't be selfish and hold back that amazing story that could change somebody's life. So that's my soapbox, and that's going to be how I'll wrap up today for this 8 o'clock session. I'm going to disconnect from you folks on YouTube. Thank you for being here with me. Again, don't forget to subscribe. We're going to do something really cool once we hit that 10,000 mark. Come back once a week. I'm here answering your questions. So thank you. And I'm going to go move on to my mastermind group that's here at 9 o'clock. And we're going to go dig deeper into Amazon ads, whatever you guys want to get into. But we're going to get behind the scenes, do some sharing, some, able to look behind the scenes, share some screens, and solve some problems for the mastermind folks. Again, thank you again. Come back, and we'll see you next week. This is April Cox signing out. Thank you. All right, so I am going to disconnect